Hi, I'm Karen Alexander.
And I'm Natasha McCrae.
And we're going to talk about friendships. Now, Natasha, when you got married, did you find that some of your friendships started to change a little bit?
My friendship started to change when I decided that I wanted to find a mate. Because birds of a feather flock together. You're only, as good as the common denominator in relationships that you have. And I knew I wanted to be married. And I didn't want to constantly be hanging around with people who had no desire to be married or had different views of men. So my friendships changed before I decided to get married.
Well, I had a friendship change before I decided to get married, where this was a friend of mine, and she was also a roommate. I guess maybe because she wanted to be in a relationship, who knows, maybe a little jealousy, but completely just when I was in a relationship, just decided to just walk out of my life.
Yeah.
So with no explanation, no reason or anything.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. And that has nothing to do with you and your relationship. If that happens, it is that person and their insecurities.
Exactly. And I do agree with you. And I do find that sometimes as a married person, you don't want to hear the same things that a single person is going to talk about.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting when you have friendships to make sure you are on the same page and to the core your relationships are, similar. Because I have a friend, she's single, but our core dynamic is very deep. So that happens a lot with surface friends where you're going to have that, I'm going to talk about single life and there's a single life, or I'm going to talk about married life versus just life in general. And you can have a better relationship with them. And I had to tweak some of my friendships a little bit when I got married and, I'm not, maybe my friend and I would hang out a few times a week, and that's just not happening. I'm home cooking my husband some dinner.
And for me, I have a husband and 2 children.
Yes.
So the whole dynamics of my life changed. So I don't have all that time that I used to have, because I used to love to do this and love to do that, because I have to be with my husband and spend time with the kids.
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
It is very different. And as a wife and as someone who's married, like any other relationships, whether it's business, whether it's the relationship with your husband, you have to cultivate it. And if that even means I'm going to put a girls' day in my calendar once every 6 weeks, or, if it's not once a week or once every 2 months, because if you don't do it, it just might not happen. And I think it's very important to have those relationships outside of your marriage as
Absolutely.
well. But they definitely have to respect your marriage and, be interested in the things that make you happy. And not hate on you because you're saying something like my husband. Like they should really, embrace that.
But what I am, and I cherish the new married friends that I do have now.
Yes.
Because of like minds, like spirits attract each other.
Yes.
So anyway, ladies, we just thought we would touch upon friendships. So
friendships.
It's an important subject for those that are entering in a relationship or are in a relationship and married. That, it's something that you have to deal with.
You will. And you can do it. I know you can.
You can do it. It's all good.
Bye.
Bye now.